Hi, ladybugs. It's me. I always forget to look at the camera. So if I'm looking somewhere else, it's because I'm new to making videos. So I don't really I always forget where I'm supposed to look at the cameras. So I'm just gonna talk about my day and talk about my weekend plans, homework assignments, um, explain what my course or what degree I'm going for in, and also just kind of just do my makeup. um I could tell some extravagant story as to why I'm doing my makeup right now. It's what, 7:30 on a Thursday, but then I would be lying. So I'm just literally just randomly just doing my makeup just to do it, so I have something to do while on the video. So yeah. How was your day today? How was everybody's day today? Mine's was what's the word? Productive. Yeah. I was at work all day. I had school. I'm taking I just started college. It's my first year in college, and I'm taking on Monday I have a prevention intervention class, and then that's at 10:30 on Monday, and then on then at 2 o'clock I leave work and I go to the college where I stay, the community college where I live in California. And then this is the first time I'm trying this, what, the Alf gripper or whatever. So, well, trying it with this makeup. Leaves are really sticky, so. But oh yeah, I leave work at 2 to go to school, the college campus, and I have a college class there. It's basically it teaches you about time management and study skills, how to manage your time and stuff like that. And what else? Um, I have that one's at from 3 to 4:50, and then at 7 o'clock I have a criminal justice class. It's therapeutic communities in the criminal justice field. So it just basically explains how therapeutic communities work. Therapeutic community is basically like a group home, or basically like a group home where people who have suffered or suffer long-term use of substances, basically. I think it's just it could be alcohol too, I'm not sure. Some facilities offer alcohol or drugs, but yeah, they basically work off the fact that they believe people are there to help each other, and that with the brotherhood or the sisterhood of people supporting you, then you can have a more long-term recovery off of substance abuse or alcohol. But I heard my professor was saying it's a pretty extensive it's a pretty extensive screening, I guess, because they want to make sure that they find the right fit, and they want to make sure that you'll fit the program, because it's not just for people who suffer a disorder. It's for people that have trauma or have a criminal history, people that um if they've been in prison for 15 years, they can't go back into society. They need to be rehabilitated somewhat, and they need to be like kind of acclimated and brought back, because society changed and the way they think could be the same or like different. So yeah, I really have a lot of hope for the therapeutic communities because they have helped a lot of people, and a lot of people are successful because they are like healing with other people. They're getting sober with other people. You know, they're not alone, and they have people calling them out, and they have people telling them, you know, you're messing up. Like, and if you do mess up, some of the facilities, like the homes, they could kick you out or they could suspend you. Like, they could pretty much do whatever they want. So I would say that's one of, actually, like all my classes. So that's that class. And then the other class is counseling families with addiction, or counseling addicted families. So I like that one too because you have to understand when somebody's addicted to drugs or just addicted. Well, we're going to use substances in this case, drugs. Um, they, when they're addicted, it changes like the whole dynamic of the family. It changes everything. So the counseling with addicted families job is to bring that dynamic back, get it back to a functioning dynamic and unit, and like have each other to fall back on, and have somebody there supporting you, like your family supporting you, which is always good if you're like going through something like that. And one of my discussions yesterday was discuss an addictive personality, which was kind of like a trick question because I was thinking about it, and personalities can't be addicting. It's your personality has like addicted traits or addictive traits, and or through experiences, or through, yeah, like through experiences you take what you can, like the good, and you're just supposed to hopefully like evolve in your life. That's the goal. You're not supposed to stay at the same spot that you were 20 years ago. Your goal in life is like to evolve and to make better choices than you did last year, even if it's 1% better, 2% better. This color is really not my color, but whatever. um so yeah, that's those are my classes. I have homework this weekend for my college course. I have to turn in a timeline of my of like what I did for 7 days. So like every 30 minutes I'm supposed to be like logging in and putting what I did for the day for 7 days straight. So they say for every class you're supposed to have two is it 2 or 3 hours of studying time. And I'm doing like I have 4 classes and I'm doing like two for all the classes, if that. So yeah, it's never too late for you to go to college. Like, that's the only way that you're going to be able to like work on yourself instead of like working harder on your job. Because yeah, you could work hard at your job, but you're never going to be like the boss, and you'll never make the income that the boss makes. It doesn't matter how hard you work at your job. I'm not saying don't work hard at your job. I'm just saying like you're never going to, you can only go up so much in position at jobs. So that's why if you can, you get offered school. If you can go to street to school and they give you grants or whatever, then you should take it and you should go because it's very helpful. And If you don't have kids now, hopefully you don't have kids when you're ready, and take advantage of the schooling so that way you could like provide for your family, and you can like raise them and make better decisions, because if you do everything backwards, you're gonna struggle a little bit more. So I literally was reading a book. Like, that's the first video that I ever posted for this channel, is the book. And I don't know, it's kind of like making me fall asleep hearing me read it. It was kind of like boring. So I was gonna make a makeup video. It's nothing crazy. It's just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and while I'm just talking. Let's see what else I could talk about. So yeah, try to, if you're getting into a relationship or whatever, try to show up whole before you get into the relationship, because if not, then you're going to be expecting that person to like make you happy, or you're going to be expecting that person to what's the word, you're basically going to expect that person to forget that they have their own life, and then just want them to be with you all the time, when that's not healthy, and that's like not realistic. You're supposed to have your own life still, have your own life skills, make your own money. That way, you know, you can survive on your own, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I literally don't even know what else to talk about right now. Oh, I'm going to the Chris Brown concert on Wednesday. That's exciting. Yep, it's gonna be at the San Diego Petco field or whatever. So I'm going with my sister, so that's pretty cool. This is our second time going to the Chris Brown concert. We went last year at the Crypto Arena or whatever. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And then my friend got Ariana Grande tickets, so she wants us to go. I'm like, I'll go, I guess. I don't mind. I like her, but I'm not gonna spend $500 to see her. I like her though. That boy is mine. That's my favorite song. And I'm glad what's her name made that new song, Doja Cat, the Jealous song, because it's true. Why not embrace it? If you're jealous, why not embrace it? Don't be all crazy. Don't be 11,550 crazy, but just embrace it. Anyways, back to my classes. I'll be done with school in spring 2027. So it might seem like a long way, but I mean, I have nothing else to do. I just have work. Plus, like, I don't want to see myself in the same job for the next like 30 years. What's the point? Like, you have to grow, advance, something. And growing and advancing look different to different people. Everybody deals with things differently. Everybody, it's just everything looks different to everybody all the time. But the main goal and purpose in life is to grow some, grow a little bit, grow as much as you can, because you're the main character and you have to. And don't expect anybody to push you or like guide you. You're the only one. Don't expect people to praise you, because you're literally the only one who can push yourself. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with my makeup. I literally don't know what else to talk about. Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, so what was I gonna talk about? Oh, relationships. Yeah, how to not depend on people or depend on anybody to like make you feel complete or to complete you, because you're literally the only one who could do that. And you have to like go through it, and you have to go through the emotions when you get your feelings hurt or when you get your heart broken, because if you don't, they're just gonna like hinder, and they're just gonna keep growing and growing and growing. And it's not for the good either. It's pretty much for the bad. Um, what else? Oh, I could do my tarot cards. Okay. So I'm a witch, as you all know. Um, and so like sometimes I like to read my cards just to kind of like get a feel, or I like ask a question and like get a response, or just if I'm just like bored, I'm just like just want to pull like a random card. Could do that. This is a really good little set. It comes with the little book. So I don't know everything about tarot cards, but I do like the fact that you could use it for like divination, and like you could get some answers that you didn't know. So like I was just shuffling and this card popped out, the Three of Pentacles. Can you see it? No, my phone's dying. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like that. So maybe I'm feeling lucky and I'll do three cards. So I just kind of like shuffle it, and if it does something random, then I'm literally just gonna pull that card out. Two of Swords, and I know like you can go into like depth or detail, like what it means upside down or the other way, but this is just for right now. Oh, the Fool, because we are all fools for love at once or twice in our life before, which is not really you're a fool. It's just that's how you learn relationships, and that's how you learn what you like and what you don't like and what you're willing to put up with. That's how you learn in life, not just with a partner, like with your family. That's how you set like healthy boundaries. You have to go through stuff and you have to learn, and people are going to take you for granted, and people are going to take advantage of you, and you just have to like learn to process it and learn to understand that and learn to read that. And then once you could do that, you could say, okay, does not align with me. I'm literally like, this is not okay. Does not align with me. But don't go breaking down their door, or don't go like keying their car, because that just takes you out of your main character like energy. That just takes you down, and that just lowers your energy. Of course, all or a lot of girls are going to be jealous, or they're going to be, it's not really insecure, it's just like you're just jealous, you're possessive. That's just how girls are. It's like how men are like manly, and they like to do man things to make them feel more manly. It's the same thing with girls. The thing is, some men will try to use that against you because A, they're not emotionally mature, or B, they just want to gaslight you, basically. So my first card is the Three of Pentacles. Let's see if it resonates with me. I wasn't really thinking anything really, but we'll see. The element is earth. The yellow robe represents mental energy, and the scaffold shows the building is unfinished. The mallet symbolizes the work that still needs to be done. Theme: initial completion of work. The Three of Pentacles depicts a workman leaving a building that has reached the first stage of completion. The workman is dressed in the brown and green colors symbolic of the earth element. The image would seem to suggest that the workman has been discussing plans for the building with the couple dressed in robes of yellow and orange, signifying mental energy. When constructing a building, knowledge and experience are required, as well as practical skill, which is demonstrated by the earth element of this card. The three people stand in the interior of a grand property with a solid structure, which is yet unfinished. Three pentacles are carved into the wall of the staircase, along with foliage and vines, which symbolize the element of earth. A little mouse, another symbol of the earthly element, is scurrying down the stairs. Oops. The divinatory meaning. The Three of Pentacles combines the initial completion of the three with the earthy nature of the pentacles. This card suggests that a certain level of achievement has been reached, yet the building is not finished. Indeed, there is still a long way to go before completion. When the Three of Pentacles comes up in the reading, it suggests that concrete progress has been attained, perhaps in work or in establishing something solid in your home life. Yeah, I'm going to school, bettering myself, trying to do what I can. This could take the form of buying a house. You have acquired the basic structure, but the decoration of renovation is still to be done. This card suggests that the basic structure is sound and only the finer details have yet to be carried out. There's a double-edged aspect that applies to some extent to all the threes. There is satisfaction for having reached the first stage, coupled with frustration that the project still has a long way to go before it is finished. As an earthy suit, the pentacles are particularly concerned with anything connected with the material world, so this card can indicate slow but steady progress in business matters. Honestly, I don't feel like reading all of them, so I'm gonna put them back. But yeah, that was just for. And honestly, I kind of doing these videos just to warm me up, because yeah, I I have no experience with making videos. I don't know none of the formatting and stuff, and it's just been like, so that's why I'm kind of just like all over the place. I want to get videos done, but I don't know what to put up. So I don't know, maybe I get a lot of followers or subscribers, and they could give me like ideas or clues or hints, because I have a lot to say and I have a lot to offer. So I'm gonna have to end it here, guys, today, right now. Um, Maybe I could think of like more content to put up. And okay, bye, little ladybugs. Thank you for watching.